is little.
It's a little hive?
Yeah, it's not very many.
You don't want to put your protective gear on?
Not really.
Will they sting you? Are they honeybees? Okay, Charles says these are definitely honeybees because they're fuzzy. I guess that's how you tell. So they don't sting you because they're full of honey?
Yeah, they fill up before they leave the hive.
Oh, so they're just looking for a hive? Oh my gosh. Did you get that? He just shook those bees down. Did you get that? Yeah. So will they automatically go in the box, Charles?
They don't automatically do anything. But if they don't fly back up to the tree, that means the queen's in there and they will go to the box.
Oh, there is a queen. Oh, so the queen might be in the box? Oh, he's just sitting there around all those bees swarming.
The bee whisperer.
You're the bee whisperer.
He's got one on him on his hand. You see that? Zach's allergic to honeybees. He's got bees all over him. Look at
You've
that.
got bees all over you, Charles.
Sure. As long as they don't pinch them, they're fine.
So you
She
can
was
tell
sitting
her-
here and had her stinger out and Nasloff
So did she
gland.
sting you?
No, she was just putting out a scent, and that to get it out, she has to.
So you think the queen's already in the box? Is that why they're maybe going in there?
Yeah, I think they are.
Wow.
Why don't you girls go down inside so I can get the lid off?
I don't want today to be the first day.
I already know.
Is that smashing him? I'm sure he's not smashing him.
You're not attacking him.
So what made him come to my tree? Did there something happen to their hive maybe?
Oh no. No, this is how they reproduce. They put off the swarm, and in the spring, what they're in, the container they're in got crowded, and so they pack up and split the hive.
So this is the
They
group
left.
that got
They take the queen and most of the ones that have been out working, and they fly off and they leave all the nurse bees and the brood, and they proceed to raise a new queen. I mean, they've already got a new queen started, and so they will. Now we got two chances to get our genes spread around the world.
Wow. That's
And
so
a lot of
cool. That
times
is cool.
they'll have 3 or 4 queens, and they may swarm 2 or 3 more times. But the first one is usually one that actually gets you some, has a chance of making it.
So
But they got to get out early before the honey flow starts, so that they'll have food to build wax and plug all the holes and make babies and all the stuff they got to do before next winter comes.
Wow.
They got to make some honey and store it
So these bees are full of honey, and that's why they were looking. Now, what happens if you didn't put your box down there? Would they just go build a hive somewhere in the tree?
They had scouts out looking
Are those
for,
scouts gonna come
for
back?
an empty cavity
Uh-huh.
that they can move in. Now, if they were up in that tree and a rainstorm came and for cold and cloudy for 2 or 3 days, they'll start making wax, and maybe then they would have stayed.
Wow.
But they would never be able to survive the winter
Without a box. Like
without some kind of protection.
Uh-huh.
How long have you been a beekeeper?
Since I was 12.
Really? That is so
Oh,
cool.
since you were 12?
That is awesome.
Lillian's up there. She's like, I am not going down there where those bees are.
Well, I got plenty of veils back there if you want to get close.
That is as close as I want to get. It looks like they're all going in there pretty good.
Yeah.
So most likely the queen's with them then.
Oh yeah, the queen's there. The queen's inside.
How'd you get the queen to go inside?
Gravity.
Gravity?
Chances are good that they came out of a house or barn or somebody's beehive that's within a mile or so of here. So
So they'll probably just go back to the hive and keep
yeah,
working.
they probably will. But they'll hang around here. There'll be some hanging around here till tomorrow probably.
So all of those bees, will they produce honey this season? Now that they're in a box?
Probably because we just saved them half of the work.
Oh, I see. Since you
Because they
created
don't have to build all the comb. They've got some comb.
So your box had some comb in it?
Yeah, there's some that are built and some that are just starter sheets.
Uh-huh.
But
Instead of building from scratch, it's kind of like the starter kit.
yeah,
So it saves them time, so you think
yeah,
they'll
it's
get
a starter house.
Starter kit. We should put our name on that one and get the honey from that one.
That's awesome. So what are you doing now?
I'm going to tie them up close so they don't come apart on the way home.
Do they travel well in that box?
Oh yeah, they go into the crack quite well. It's 3/8.
That's fantastic.
No, anytime you want to come out, give me a holler.
I can hear them swarming.
I got a few extra veils, so if you want to bring more than yourself, you're welcome to.
You can hear them buzzing in there. Thank you so much for rescuing us.
For rescuing the bees. You mean
Rescuing the bees and
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, well, they would have found someplace else they would have found a cavity somewhere.
Yeah, but you helped them out, and the bees need all the help they can get right now.
Well, the average for Georgia is about 40 pounds.
From one hive
Yeah,
a year?
yeah.
Okay.
But they can produce 100 to 200 pounds.
Wow.
So is that a small hive, you said?
Yeah, this is a small swarm.
A small swarm?
So they would do about 40 pounds?
They might. We'll find out what they do.
Okay.
We'll have to let you know.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
excited.